Hey, welcome back guys to my Black Myth 100% Platinum walkthrough. This is part 19 and we should be making our way to a new area now. Still the same chapter but heading over to a new area. But we're just going to grab this wheel cluster from near the shrine. And I'm just trying to catch up to where we are in the text guide actually. Yeah, so grab that wheel cluster, come along here, grab another wheel cluster, and so actually you know that pond to my right, there's normally a jade lotus in there, but it's not spawned for some reason. So I was running around for a minute, but I cut that bit out. But yeah, you want to drop down here, get this jade lotus next, go left, and you'll get another jade lotus. And then up here, you'll find that monkey, which is sat on top of that key item. This is the scander of choice, and these are all related to a kind of side quest later in the game. So that should be fourth one, the scander of choice. Grab that, they come along here, jump up to the left guys, and make this path, just follow it upwards. That way should avoid that lantern holder enemy. Now around this corner, this guy's going to try and ambush you, but we're going to take him out just because we need to loot something here, and he will be in our way. Yeah, it's going to be a chest. Yeah, this old wooden coffin. Yeah, knock off lid and grab the random materials from his side. And there's a scorpion enemy up here which you're going to try to avoid. But on the left here is a wheel cluster. You see that scorpion enemy? Yeah, so you've got wheel cluster here. You might have to take this enemy out first before we can loot it. And there'll be a snake mushroom here, plant. But if you pick it up, it's going to spawn a plant enemy. So I'm going to leave it. Yes, and they're going to come over here and going to defeat this spirit enemy. Yeah, this is the dragonfly guy. He'll drop that for you. Remember, with them scorpion enemies, if you're in cloud step before you trigger them, they still get triggered to your presence. With them guys, you have to use cloud step after they are aware of you for it to take effect. Yeah, I don't know why that is. It just happens with a few different enemy types. Not many, but yeah, scorpion is one of them. So yeah, you killed him. You'll get blood off the iron ball, some will, and of course, the dragonfly guy spirit. Once got that, just follow the path around to the right. So as you see here, I'm going to go to cloud step after I've triggered him, and it will take effect. Yeah, around the right here, guys, will be a wheel cluster. Yes, and then follow the path upwards, you'll get another shrine, and just after that, it's going to be a boss fight. The Violet Spider. She is a story boss. And some good news, by the way, in terms of bosses, which we've kind of avoided so far because they've been too difficult. Yeah, you know Yellow Long? We're actually going to go back in the next video and defeat him. Not right at the start, it'll probably be like midway through, but yeah, we're going to go back and defeat him. We'll get his transformation and some other goodies which he drops. Some of you did mention in the comments that he's a bit easier to kill if you keep him at range. Thanks for mentioning that. So what I've done, I went back to this fight and I did a little bit more testing, but staying at range, and it actually does work really well. So thanks for mentioning that, guys. So hopefully that's going to make him a bit easier. I'm leaving him to a bit later because you're going to get a soak, which makes it so there's a chance when you use your gourd, it doesn't consume a use. So it kind of gives you extra uses. I want to save that for the Yellow Long fight, because even though we're going to stay at range and he's not going to do his combos as much, he will hit you quite a bit still. And we'll just be moving away quick before you can do a combo. Yes, and you can get through your gourds pretty quick. So just having that to soak is going to make that fight a little bit easier, because it's kind of like endurance thing. You stay at range and you just keep doing charge attacks, move away, heal up if he caught you, because sometimes he will kind of do his own charge attack. Yeah, and that should come useful for that. But yeah, Violet Spider, guys, she's not too bad. I mean, like most of the main story bosses, by the time you get to them, they're not too much of a problem. The story boss at the end of this chapter, I actually did find it quite hard, but that's when I was rushing through just to see how quick I can get to him and to try to figure out exactly what is required just to progress the story by itself. Well, yeah, but you do get Vessel later on, which does make the final boss's chapter a bit easier, because it kind of resets his final phase, which is probably the worst thing about his fight. So yeah, Violet Spider, just use your normal kind of sequence, guys. Try to start a fight with a charge attack, If not, go into your transformation, red tides. Once you've done that, use your spirits, cloak, some of your monkeys, charge up an attack. Once you connect, immobilise him, and then just unleash. Remember, you got your wind tamer as well. To lob in there somewhere, like I just did. Just be careful though, because one time I had it, I knocked him out of the map, or he jumped out of the map, and I actually my immobilise actually hit him when it's outside the map, and me and my monkeys had no chance of hitting him. We could not hit him at all because he was stuck in the rocks. I mean, once he recovered from immobilise, he kind of jumped out. But yeah, just be careful you do not waste immobilise on him. Sorry, on her, yeah, Violet Spider. Right, and once you defeated her, there's going to be a little cutscene, guys, and you're going to have to run away very, very quickly by tons of little tiny spiders. Tiny spiders are not really that scary, but they are when there's billions of them. So you're going to have to run away. And the Violet Spider drops. She drops will times 2,500. Refined iron sand. Spider leg. Yeah, she drops one of her spider legs. Fine gold thread times 2 and a gold tree core. Yep, just continue running forward, guys. It's a linear path pretty much. Yep, and then eventually a cutscene will trigger, guys, and you'll reach the next area. Yeah, when you defeat Yellow Long as well, he drops loads of XP, which is nice. I think when I beat him I got 6,500 XP, which will probably put you up a few levels. So yeah, these ones in front of you, they will eventually run away, so don't think you got to kind of run back or run to left or right to avoid him. Just keep running. Obviously try to keep in a straight line to keep it nice and quick. And yeah, this cutscene will happen. You'll fall down and you'll get caught. Spider-Man will save you guys. Or is it Spider Monkey? Yeah, but anyway, you'll get saved by some webs. And you spawn up here. Right, so this is the next area. This is the Temple of Yellow Flowers. So once you first spawn in, come over to this tree, guys, and grab the fragrant vine. Yes, and then come over here and trigger the save point. Yes, the reason this video is a bit lower than 30 minutes is because from that point where this video ends, it's like a good 10 minutes or so to the next save point. So I just had to cut this one a little bit short. I just don't really have that much time at the moment to make the video longer than normal. I can always fit in something a bit smaller. But there's not really many videos left actually, guys, until we get to the end of the game, that is. I mean, we've probably got 2 more videos after this one until we finish chapter 4. And then chapter 5 and 6 between them will probably take under 5 videos perhaps. And then of course we've got a farming and new game plus. So yeah, after triggering that shrine, come up here, go right, kill that enemy, new enemy type, and grab that will cluster. Yeah, that is your sword Taoist. Come over here next, grab the Genshin. I'm just going to sprint ahead and you'll find a yellow one of them enemies. This one is a fly whisk, or is it the staff Taoist? One of them. I think it's a fly whisk. Yeah, the one with the kind of wand. Yeah, so that's a fly whisk. You're going to continue up past that one. Yeah, it's going to be probably about 6 enemies or so now that are going to rush you. So I'm going to take this guy out first. There's quite a bit of loot we need to grab in this kind of small vicinity. Yeah, so take out that one. That is the snake herbalist. Yes, a few more rush towards you. One of these will be a new enemy. The one with the staff will be the staff Taoist. Yeah, see the yellow guys with the big stick. Yes, that's called a staff. So yeah, loads of these will rush towards you. Yeah, don't be shy about using your mana. I mean, there's still some tough enemies coming up. I wouldn't say tough, but some new enemy types coming up. And one of them's probably the strongest of these new enemy types we're going to come across in this area. So you don't want to use too much mana. You can use a bit, but just try to conserve at least more than half. Yeah, so grab that Genshin, guys, once it's all dead. And look at the small container for a new soak. The Bee Mountain Soak. Bee Mountain Stone. Come this pond and grab the Jade Lotus. Yeah, that soak, I think that's the one which makes it so there's a chance when you use your flask, there's a chance you do not consume it. Yeah, coming in next, grab the wheel cluster. Right, continue following the path forwards. Of course, that was 2 spirits in that wheel cluster. So if you want to recover a bit of mana before you grab the wheel cluster, you can do. Yes, grab the ingredient, the Genshin there. Probably realised by now that turtle tear soak, which we've got, it's only really useful when you're exploring. On bosses, it's not useful, because on bosses you need to use your flask to heal, not to recover mana. So we'll probably start changing up that soak every time we reach a boss fight. Yeah, come up here next, grab this wheel cluster on the right. There will also be a Genshin around here. Or sorry, licorice, sorry guys. Yeah, so my plan here was to hopefully be still cloaked and grab that chest. Because you can grab that chest if you're currently in Cloud Step. It just wore off before I got a chance to reach it. I probably should have gone to the chest first. But yeah, this is that strong enemy type I mentioned. This is the Snake Sheriff. So I'm going to take him out. You'll be killing one of them soon anyway, in order to get a spirit. But I was going to take out remaining enemies which are trying to bum rush me, and I'm going to loot the chest. So yeah, like I say, you can loot this chest if you come and approach it in Cloud Step. Obviously I messed it up. I normally try to avoid that Snake Sheriff enemy here, because like I say, there's a spirit version coming up which you will be killing. So that chest, you get some random materials plus a fine gold thread. Fine gold thread and a mind core. So you want to grab that Genshin next, around the right side of that tree near the ledge, and then come across this bridge, stone bridge here. Continue following the path. Yeah, I've got quite a busy few days ahead of me, guys, so please bear with me in terms of getting some content out and things in reality as well. Yeah, come up here, go left to grab a wheel cluster. Yeah, I mean, there's 2 new games coming out this week I want to push content out for on release, but I still want to keep this video going up as well. So yeah, it's going to be I'm going to be quite busy. But I try to keep up these videos, guys. I don't want to have any breaks in these uploads, so I want to try to keep it daily. Yeah, grab that Genshin, come up here. If you're in Cloud Step and you're quick, you can just loot this chest before the enemy on the left gets up. But you must be quick. Right, I'm going to come along here, grab this wheel cluster, and continue up the slope. I mean, killing enemies if you're worried. Once you reach that chest, it will trigger the enemy on the left which is sleeping, so you might want to kill the Snake Sheriff before you reach the chest, just so you're fighting one enemy at a time. Now up here, yes, that is a fungaling. That's a plant enemy. I'm not going to loot it. Yeah, an enemy will be hiding around that corner on the right. So just make sure you're ready to roll out of the way. But you might want to kill him, because if not, he's just going to follow you up here, and you have to kill these 2 enemies anyway in order to trigger the chest. Sorry, not the chest, the shrine. Yes, as you can see, I've still got to kill this dude, the guy who tried to ambush me. Right, once all 3 are dead, at least them guys go down pretty quick. Yeah, so this shrine will be, is it Mountain Trial? Sorry, Forest of Ferocity, that one. And that Snakehead Mushroom, I think we can loot it actually. Because on my text guide, I've not said it was a fungaling. So perhaps you can loot that Snakehead Mushroom, which we passed. And never mind, just 1 ingredient, it's not a big deal. But yeah, you want to come left after that shrine. Kill a few enemies around, and then there's a meditation spot here, guys. This is spot number 4 of 6. Yes, meditation spot number 4 of 6. So grab that one. We're going to get another meditation spot in this video. Yeah, so that's another one. 2 more left for this chapter. So now you're going to make your way back to the fork, and now going to take the alternate path. Well, it's kind of actually 3 paths here. You can go left, forward, or right. But now we want to take the path which is kind of going right. I'm going to go into Cloud Step, because I'm hoping to grab this wheel cluster before I trigger the enemies. But yeah, it didn't quite work. But I guess at least I didn't trigger them 2 Sword Taoist enemies. Well, I don't think I did. But yeah, these guys are the worm. Yeah, worm practitioner them guys. Good thing about them is when you... Now that snakehead mushroom is a fungaling, so I'm not going to pull out that plant. Yeah, good thing about the worm practitioners, if you hit them with a charge attack, it knocks them down, and they can normally finish them off with a few more hits, and you don't really take any damage if you charge up 3 focus points before you engage them. But continue up the steps. Now up here, there's a boss fight here, and if you're quick, you can actually get rid of this guy without triggering them enemies around the middle. I've actually killed this guy before without triggering them guys in the middle. I kind of had to approach him in cloud step. I guess maybe I just got lucky. But yeah, once you take this guy out, you can kind of run away. There will be a bit of loot you need to grab as well anyway. But if you just focus on him, and hopefully the other enemies rush towards you, and you'll hit multiple at once. You know, hopefully. If you need to, just use cloud step again once it's recovered. And use your monkeys. Yeah, what's coming up? Yeah, it's actually a save point coming up, guys. So yeah, don't worry about using your mana. He actually drops a spirit. He drops a spirit as well. So you can use that to get a bit of mana back. Right, got the Commander Beetle. He's toast. He is a Yoagwai chief, I believe. Yes, just going to finish off these guys because it's going to get in the way of me looting that spirit. It's actually a chest here as well, with curios inside it. So yeah, once you're all dead, I'm just going to use up all my gourds, get a bit of mana back. Right, grab the spirit. Yeah, this is the tablet of the 3 Supremes. Yeah, Commander Beetle spirits there. Right, one more chest, guys, so we're going to make our way up to the next shrine. The temple entrance. Yeah, you want to go right here, and it'll lead you to a chest at the end. And then near this chest, you can kind of jump up. Yes, this chest will give you some random materials. Yeah, so jump up here, guys. Just jump and press heavy attack. I've been able to get up here before without wasting my focus points, but I wasn't having much luck today. Yeah, I've managed to kind of jump on a tiny rock and then jump up again without wasting my heavy attack. But yeah, your next shrine here. So you're going to kill these 2 enemies. Yeah, just despawn one of them with 3 focus points, charge attack, and then trigger the shrine. Yeah, this is the temple entrance. Right, so once you trigger that shrine, I actually forgot to mention, but we did actually after defeating the Violet Spider, we did actually gain a new weapon to craft. I mean, we're not crafting it yet. Yeah, that's the Spider Celestial Staff, a new weapon we can craft. But like I say, do not craft it yet. But yeah, go through that entrance near the shrine, go left, grab the wheel cluster. If you go through in Cloud Step, you should be able to get the wheel cluster without triggering any enemies. But what you might also want to do is attack one of the enemies, and hopefully you'll make your cooldown. Remember, if you do Unveiling Strike, your cooldown resets quicker. Yes, grab that Jade Lotus in there. Come to this temple on the right. Now it's a meditation spot here. You can actually get this if the enemies are not too close to you. Yes, they're in the corner. There's a Genshin. There's loads of these, so I'm just going to try to avoid killing them. I'm going to bait them away, and there you go. Yes, you can loot that meditation spot as long as you bait the enemies away from it. Yes, that's meditation spot number 5. Right, we're going to come up to this higher ledge next, and this is that spirit snake sheriff enemy. We're going to take him out, grab a spirit, and just be careful because some of them worm practitioners might come up and try to practice their attacks on you. So yeah, just be careful you do not get overwhelmed or they catch you from behind when you're low in HP. But yeah, this snake sheriff, considering he's a spirit enemy, which is normally stronger, he actually seems quite weak. There's a spirit enemy coming up in the next part. It's so weak. Lush Leaf. The spirit's actually called Verdant Glow. Yeah, that spirit's mega weak. Yeah, so that spirit, Snake Sheriff, he'll drop a Blood of the Iron Bull. And of course his spirits, this will be the Snake Sheriff. Yeah, just suck that up into your gourd. And then come up into this top room and you'll find an NPC, guys. Behind him near the tree will be a green glowing pot with an awakened wineworm inside. Make sure you grab that. And yes, exhaust the dialogue of this NPC. Yeah, the old master or wise master. Yeah, so once you've exhausted all his dialogue and grab the wineworm, guys, come back out and then go back to the middle courtyard where we kind of went right when we first came through that front doorway up the steps. And now in the courtyard we're going to go behind this big tree in the middle and you're going to find a wool cluster behind it. Yeah, wool cluster just there. And there's a chest coming up. There's an enemy literally right in front of this chest, but if you're quick you can actually loot a chest in cloud step before the enemy starts getting up. So yeah, I'm in cloud step, quickly run up to it, press R2. Yeah, you can just loot it in time. There you go. So in that chest, yes, you'll find some random materials and a Blood of the Iron Bull ×1. Yeah, come up here next, and behind this fence on the left, hidden in the bush, will be a Genshin. Continue up the path, and all you've got left is one more wool cluster, guys, and then we'll be at the next shrine. Yeah, these shrines in this area seem pretty close together. Yes, and there's also another Genshin there. Yes, this fork, by the way, we just passed a fork. Do not go right yet. We're going to do that in the next video. You're going to come left, grab the Genshin, grab this world cluster, and then go up these steps, and that leads you to the next shrine. Now, the final boss of the chapter is to the right of this shrine. Yeah, do not engage the final boss yet. If you engage the final boss now, it can mess up some of the bosses in the secret area, and you can miss a lot. So do not engage the final boss yet. And like I say, from the shrine, he's to the right. All we're going to do, we're going to go in the doorway behind the shrine. So yeah, take the path behind the shrine. Like I say, do not go right, do not trigger the final boss. So up here will be your final talisman, the 4th purple talisman. When you pick it, you're going to spawn a little boss fight. And this isn't actually really a proper boss fight. Once you've taken down about 15% of his HP, he runs away or flies away. So yeah, just spam all your abilities and eventually a cutscene will trigger. And there we go. That's all you got to do with him. Yeah, so once you defeated her, you won't get much because we didn't properly defeat her. Yes, loot the small chest behind her, the small pot. And inside will be a celestial Nonary pill. Yes, that increases your maximum stamina. So yes, loot that. And then you want to come along here. Yeah, in this corner. Yeah, you can either kill them 2 enemies or run past them in cloud steps, up to you. But at the top here, guys, will be a chest. This chest has a lot of goodies inside. So you're probably going to get some random medicine, but you should definitely get a Knot of Voidness and a Blood of the Iron Bull. Yes, them 2 medicines we just got are random, even that yellow medicine. Yeah, they're all random. But yeah, the Knot of Voidness and the Blood of the Iron Bull are fixed. Now, once you've all triggered, we're going to walk back to Shrine, guys, and then that'll be it for that video. Ready for part 20, where we're going to head into the secret area. Fight Yellow Long, fight a Scorpion Lord, amongst a few other enemies. So yeah, that'll be it for that video, guys. You're back at the Court of Illumination, ready for part 20. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.